Hey there, kindlings. This is your good old Uncle Linwood here. It's been a minute. What has it been like? 2 weeks? A few days? 6 months? Okay, that's been a minute. That's a hot minute. Still qualifies as a minute, just I'll bet a hot one. So, ouch. That did not feel good in my hand. Excuse me. Okay, so today, I'd like to have a little talk about folklore. But not just any folklore, because we've talked about, give me a second. We've talked a lot about folklore as stories or mythic creatures. But folklore is more than story. It is also knowledge. And today, in this fair morning, I'd like to impart some knowledge by first telling y'all a story. Okay, so today I woke up early. It's still a little early yet. You can hear the birds, maybe. Perhaps not really, but somewhat. Okay. Now, in this story, I woke up today early in the morning, earlier than usual, with a renewed sense of purpose. I was invigorated. You know, I had that juice, the juice of life flowing through me internally, but like etherically. You understand what I'm saying. Anyway, so today's topic, the knowledge which I will impart onto you today, which is so essential to your daily lives that you didn't know you even needed it all, is the secret of J-Nows. Linwood, what is a J-Now? That sounds made up. Well, it isn't. Let me show you something. This, kind friends, is a J-Now. It's kind of shaped like a J. You know, anybody in the construction industry knows what a J-Now is. Heck, anybody with a hammer should know what a J-Now is. Because a little secret about working with a hammer is that most of your work with your hammer is worked around the corners. But that doesn't make sense because normal nails are straight. You can't hammer. Where's my hammer? I set my hammer aside just for this video. But yeah, like I was saying, you can't just hammer with a straight nail. It won't go around the corner. So what you got to do is you got to make yourself a J-Now. A J-Now. It's very important. Now listen. Because you don't want to go through your life. Somebody down the road asks you, hey, can you help me with this J-Now? And you have no idea. I am saving you the embarrassment of that kind of social situation where you do not know what a J-Now is. Okay, so listen up. Okay. So, a J-Now looks like this. But I have other examples. This has a very beautiful curvature. Look at that curvature. That is almost perfectly curved. And we also got this one. This is a beautiful example. It's almost a not perfect 90-degree angle. See that? See that? That's a good one. And this one, look at this. I don't even know what the hell happened to that, but it's very useful. These are very useful. Look. Oh, I dropped some of them. Anyway, they're very useful in the work with the hammers and the stuff, okay? Now, listen. I know you're wanting to end this video, but you have to listen to the end. Because I'm going to tell you how to make a J-Now. Now, this is very important. Maybe, and you know, I understand. I get it. Maybe you're not someone in that industry. Maybe you don't work with a hammer. But maybe you know somebody who works in construction. Because the thing about J-Nows is you can't buy them. They're very difficult to manufacture. But they are simple enough to make by hand, okay? And you don't know this, but your friends that work with a hammer and tools, they spend a good portion of the day just making J-Nows. What you can do for them, what you can do for your friends, is go and make some J-Nows for them. So here's what you do. You get yourself hang on. So I got them somewhere. Okay, so what you do is you get yourself a regular nail, like this. Alright, get a little nail. I'm going to do this right on my desk, where it's going to be extremely useful to have it there. So first, you nail it in. This, right into the middle of the desk. And you notice if you just tap it a little bit off, like first you tap it in there a little bit, but then you're just like a little off, and you keep doing it And you know, you start to get this beautiful J now shape, like the ones we've been discussing. See, isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. Anyway, but you can say, well, Linwood, you didn't need to tell us that. It's easy, but there's a secret. There's a secret. Because hammers just don't do that by themselves on the regular. No, you have to treat the hammer, because it takes a special type of hammer to do that. But not special in the sense that it's been constructed especially for that purpose. Oh, no, sir. No, not in a chance in heaven. You gotta, here's what you do. Like I said, if maybe you're not the person, you know, that works with hammers or nails or any of that technical stuff. But listen up. So what you do, your friend, the one that spends all of his time making J-nails, you can make his J-nails for him. So what you do, you take the hammer, and overnight, you put some water on the hammer. You get it really wet, and you rub in a little salt. And you let that set overnight. And you do that as many nights as possible. And see what that's going to do, it's going to harden the hammer and give it that dexterity, okay? That constructability, the suffice of the things, okay? And once it has that ability, then it is able to make perfect J-nails. J-nails to perfection, like these bad boys. See, look at that J-nail. Look at that J-nail. So that's what you need to do. You need to go out there, get all of your friends' nails, get all their hammers. You got to wash the hammers really good. They have to be soaking overnight, as wet as possible. Rub in as much salt as you can, okay? You leave them soaking overnight. And in the morning, you take all their nails. You know, like I said, you hammer it a little bit in the board so it stays up straight. Then you start hitting it sideways so it gets that beautiful J shape. And that, sirs, madams, friends, is how you make a J nail. All right? Now, you take that knowledge and you pass it on, because that's the folkloric part. It's the tradition of passing knowledge from one to another. So, as I have passed on to you, go to as many of your friends and tell them the secrets of the J nail. Key drop.